Alright, so the new Christmas Greenville update is here. Added a bunch of cool stuff like a new event, new downtown area, and some new cars. So today I'm going to be showing you everything. Let's start with the update notes here, and if you want to skip around the video, I will put timestamps down in the description below. So here are the update notes. This is version 1.43.0. Another update will come out later this month. They'll add some new cars, so that will be pretty cool. There is a new event, added a new redone area at the roundabouts. Those are pretty cool. Added a new small town area named Hortons. It's right after Cats Park. Added new sleds, so now you can use them to go down snowy hills. They added Christmas tree decor to multiple buildings around the map, and the Christmas tree farm is back at Cats Park. They added a new completely redone message app. The last snowball event has already happened. There are two new codes. Winter_24 gets you a 3.5x DTE multiplier for 45 minutes. Frost_King_24 gets you a 6x job multiplier for 10 minutes. You can see they added 16 new cars. We'll go over all of them. Then there's one limited car. Very cool. And then just a few minor fixes. So let's get into the update. Okay, so to start the cars outside of the dealership, first one we have here is this fictionalized Tesla Model S. I think this car looks really nice. It's definitely one of the best looking fictionalized Teslas they've made so far. You can see there is the back. Overall, just looks amazing. Coming down here, we have this fictionalized Honda Accord. I really like how this front end looks, especially the 3D grille. Just looks really nice. This one actually has a giant bike rack on the back with a really detailed bike. Just look at that. Looks amazing. Again, I really like how this car looks, especially how the back looks over here. If we come over here and come inside, we have this really cool classic Pontiac. I really like the design of it, especially when like the fender comes out. It just looks super cool, and I like when they add some classic convertibles. The interior is also really nice. Look at the carpeting. Just overall, just looks super cool. Definitely gonna be buying this. If we come across here, we have only two more cars. We have the refreshed BMW X5, which you can see the front end looks just a little bit different, not terribly many changes. But I do like it over the other one, just a little bit more. Then we have the Bentley, which I'm really impressed with. I really like how this looks. I think they did a super good job. Just the detailing and the styling just looks amazing. So now let's get into the dealership. So here are all the update cars inside of the dealership. We're starting here with this 1953 Pontiac. I really like the convertible trim, but there's also a 4-door variant. Then we have this 1969 Chevy. I don't like these headlights that are on this trim, but you can get circular headlights on other trims. I like those a lot more. Overall, it looks really nice. Then we have the Westerns, pretty cool. And then we have this 2006 Toyota Land Cruiser. I really like how this looks. I think they did a really nice job on it. And then we have this weird, thin looking car. It's actually not a limited, but yeah, just overall very strange. Then we have the Tesla Model S. We have the 2013, 2018, and over here 2022 variant. As I stated earlier, I really like how these look. Then we have the 2020. This is the fictionalized Toyota Tundra. I really like how this looks, especially in this color, so I'm definitely going to be buying it and driving it later. And then we have this is the 2022 Bentley sedan. Like how that looks overall, just really good. Then we have the 2023 Kia Stinger. And then we have the 2024 Honda Accord. I like this color. And then we have the 2025 BMW X5. This is the facelift. You can see this one has like accessories on it. That's pretty cool. And we have the M variant of that. And then we have the 2025 Tesla Model S. And then finally we have this weird looking car. I'm not sure. Kind of looks like a Lucid, kind of doesn't. Kind of looks like that Colt car. I'm not terribly sure what it's based on or if it's a fully fictional brand, but yeah. So let's now take a look at the rest of the stuff in the update. The first two changes you can notice right when you leave the dealership. The first one is the snow map is back. It fell literally right after the update came out. So this means that the roads are now more slick and there's snow on the ground. Second one is when you actually have to pull out here, and you can see that the roundabouts have been completely redone. You can see there's a giant Christmas tree right in the middle. And yeah, these roundabouts got a complete overhaul. You can see they just look really good, and there's new signs everywhere telling you where to go, which I think is really realistic. Overall, they did a great job. Yeah, much better than the ones that they had here. You can see that there's even like markings on the ground, sidewalks. Yeah, just overall, it looks really nice. Another smaller thing, I think that house is actually new, but there used to be some houses here. You can see it's actually been torn down, and there's a new building being built here. Another cool thing that could hint as something, there are some Rivians here, so maybe we could get some new DOT trucks with some supplies in it, like we have another one over here. So yeah, comment down below what you think this building could be. I'm not terribly sure. Okay, so as we drive to the next location, the first car I have here is this fictionalized Toyota Land Cruiser. Like I said in the dealership, I really like how this car looks, and speed is alright. It's a little bit slow, getting up to 60. And handling is, again, pretty average. Not the greatest, not the worst. But yeah, I really do like the look of this car. I think they did a super good job. So now let's continue heading to the next location. Okay, so we're coming up on the next location, which is the Horton downtown area. You can see we just passed Cat Park, the first entrance. So you're going to want to keep driving all the way past the second entrance, and then you're going to see these barns over here on your left, and then you'll see a big green sign. You're going to turn right at the sign, and then after you turn right, you'll just take this road and you'll run straight into the downtown. Okay, so here we are at the new downtown area. We're just in the outskirts of it. So now let's go take a look. So here is the neighborhood. It's actually right next to the downtown. It looks really nice. I love that they added like new houses and new locations. There's actually a little park up here with some more houses at the top of the hill. Just overall, I really like how it looks. You see that this goes all the way down. And yeah, it's nice that there's actually a park. And you can see that there's actually lots of new plants. Yeah, they just look super cool. Over there, you come down here. And then if you turn on to, I'm pretty sure you have to go one more. You come back to the main road, this outskirts the town. And then you come over here. This is the main downtown area. You can see there's a nice sign that says Horton. And then here it is. This is the main downtown. This is very cool. I'm very excited that they added this. Now there's actually a few interiorized buildings. So now we're going to take a look at those. First one we're actually approaching right here. It's actually this movie theater. So here is the theater. I really like how the big neon sign looks outside. Definitely reminds me of an older looking theater. You can see that there are movie posters and a ticket booth. Once you come inside, you'll see that there's like a concession stand. You can buy snacks here. Overall, it looks really nice. Now the theaters are actually back here. There's a sign pointing you this way. Now there are two of them. This is the first one. And yeah, they did a really nice job. Definitely reminds me of an old like movie theater. And then in this room, you can actually see this is where the camera is. Yeah, very cool. And then there's a second room, which is pretty much the same, besides they're displaying different things. But yeah, I really like that they added new buildings to roleplay in. Definitely be really cool for some roleplays. So there are two interiorized buildings in the downtown area. I already covered the movie theater, but then literally right across the street, there is this Kate's Cafe. You see it has a nice outdoor section. It looks super cool. If I can get around, I will show you. But yeah, I really like the vibe that is going here. Just overall, it looks super cool. Coming inside, I like this even more. You can see it has like the exposed roof. Just overall, it looks really nice. I don't think there's an interactive job with that, but that'd be very cool if there was. It definitely brings some more people down here. Yeah, overall, I think they did a fantastic job with this. So here is the rest of the downtown. It's literally just a bunch of vacant buildings, but that gives it a lot of potential for for new stores and other stuff to come in. I just really like how they overall did this. I like that they added a new location. I was not expecting something like this. You can also see there is a parking garage up there, which is pretty cool. But yeah, definitely a lot of potential for the future. Okay, so one more thing that's not in the town, but it's like right next to it. It's actually this park area. So yeah, there's another park with, again, some more stores. Really cool thing here for winter, they actually have a like purpose-built ice skate arena, so now you don't have to just go ice skating on the lake. You can actually go here too. Then there's a bunch of like little Christmas shops. Overall, I really like this area. You can also see there's some like little Christmas tree farm back there. But yeah, super cool for role plays once again. Alright, so apart from the interiorized buildings downtown, there are also a few interiorized buildings on the outskirts. We're going to start here with this Bill's Breakfast and Lunch place. Checking the side when you come in from the Cats Park entrance over there. It's an older looking building. It has a drive-through there, but I really do like how it looks. I like the chairs, tables, just overall everything, colors. It just looks really nice. Cool thing about this building is that there are party rooms. There's one here, and then if we go over here, there is another one, so you can have some role plays here. I don't think that there's an interactive job with this building or any of these buildings. I could be wrong, but if they add an interactive job, it'd be cool to bring some more people down here. But overall, I do like how this building looks. Let's move on to the next building. The next building is right next to the Bill's Breakfast and Lunch place, and it is the Texas Roadhouse. We actually got teased this a few updates ago, and it's just now being added, but this building is really cool, as we'll see in a second when we come in here. I think the theming and resemblance to the real life Texas Roadhouse is amazing. See, they have like brands up there, road signs. Definitely reminds me of the real life Texas Roadhouse. See, detailing in here is amazing. This is really cool for role plays. Overall, I just really like how this building turned out. Very cool. So let's move on to the next building. Here is the next building. Yet again, another restaurant. It's on the other side of the parking seat. There is the Texas Roadhouse, and it's actually a spin-off of Dairy Queen. It's a very small little ice cream shop that serves food as well. Very cool that they added another ice cream shop besides Twists. Once again, very cool for role plays. Definitely to be coming here. Yeah. Overall detailing looks very nice. It's a very small, cute little building, but yeah, very cool. Let's move on to the next and final building. Okay, so before we go to the last interiorized building, I want to stop here at this ice cream station. From the looks of it, it doesn't look particularly interesting, just looks like a prop building. But it's behind here, which is cool. There's actually an off-road trail, and I think there's also a like rally course. Entrance is a little weird. You have to drive over this frozen lake. I wonder what it's gonna be like when it's not frozen. But you can see there's even signs and fences. So yeah, it's very cool that you can test your car here, and now you just don't have to go to the campsite. You can go here or the campsite. And I think this one is also longer than the one at the campsite if you want to test your vehicle. The Land Cruiser's doing all right, struggling a little bit, but it is making it up here. But yeah, overall, I think that this is really cool. So the last building is actually quite a ways away from the town. It's down here, and it's this gas station. I like that they added a gas station here, because this is actually quite a ways away from any other building. So if you get low on fuel, you can stop here. And like I said earlier, this does have an interior. It's pretty basic compared to the other gas stations. Nothing that stands out about it, but it is cool nonetheless that it has an interior. Yeah, so now let's move on to the last location. And we're going to the last location. I'm driving this Western Python. Compared to the Land Cruiser, this thing is quick. Handling is also really good in this car. I just like how these Westerns drive. I'm just a big fan of these Westerns in general. But we're approaching the last location. Like last year and previous years, the tree farm has returned. There is one little change, which I will show you in a second, We'll pull up here and we'll park right here. And you can see it right here. It's a Chevy S10 truck. It's like a prop truck out here. You can see that there's some Christmas trees around it. There's one in the bed. There's lights and there's a wreath on front, which overall just looks super nice. But yeah, you can come and role play buying a tree out here. Super cool that they added this again. Okay, so one more feature I want to talk about. Like the Christmas tree farm, all the decorations on all houses have returned. You see the reindeer that move their head at night are back, snowmen, lights, there's a wreath on the door, and I'm pretty sure all houses have Christmas trees. Yes, they do. And of course, like previous years, you can customize your houses. You can change the lighting, and you can no longer change the roof while the snow is in Greenville. Very cool. One more feature in the phone, I totally forgot about this, is the new message app. So open your phone and go here to messages and see that it's totally been redone. So if you want to message someone, click on the player and then you can text something to them. And remember, before this had a lot of bugs, and then you can see here in my alt account, it actually does show up on the screen, which is very cool, because before I don't think it actually did that. So now I can see messages, which I think is very cool. Very cool that they redid all of this. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for sticking around to the end. This was a very cool update. Very surprising that they added this whole downtown area. Stay tuned for some more videos in the future and comment down below what you want to see in the future. I will see you guys in the next video.